Hello and welcome to our first night or day of I'm a Third Grade Teacher Now What, our summer series here in the third grade, all about third grade group. If you are tuning in, I want you to first let me know where you're tuning in from, where you're watching from, and also let me know if you're watching live or if you're watching the replay. My name is Rachel Vincent. I am one of the admin here in our group, and I have been teaching, just finished my 14th year of teaching, and I've spent the last 7 of those years in third grade. Third grade is my favorite, and I'm super excited about what the girls, the admin girls and I are bringing to you this week and what we have planned for the rest of the summer. So I just want to go ahead and get started, and also want to know in the comments, let me know how long you've been teaching third grade. Not necessarily how long you've been teaching, but just how long you have been teaching third grade, and if you are new to third grade, because that is what this week is sort of geared toward, teachers who are new to third grade and what makes third grade different. But if you've been teaching third grade for a while, don't think that this isn't for you, because we will have lots of tips and tricks and ideas that you can implement into your current third grade classroom. So I'm going to give sort of an overview of what makes third grade so different. What I personally love about third grade is the fact that it's the best of both worlds, in my opinion. You still are, because it's right in the middle in third grade, you still have that little bit of primary elements to it, but you also have that upper elementary to it where you can go deeper with conversations and things like that. So it really is the best of both worlds. And so I want to give a quick little disclaimer. You'll see me looking down quite a bit. I am actually looking at my notes. I'm a planner, so I planned out what I was going to talk about, and it's just part of who I am. So please don't think that I don't know what you thought I was looking at, but I'm just looking at my notes. So one of the biggest changes when students come into third grade and when you are teaching third grade is students are going from learning how to read in the primary grades, switching to learning or to reading to learn. And I want to say that just because that's what third grade standards are geared towards, more of that comprehension side of things instead of the actual reading, that doesn't mean you won't have students in your classroom that still struggle in that. You'll still have some small groups where you will be teaching those decoding and those phonics skills, but the majority of your on grade level standards will be geared more towards those comprehension skills, those teaching deeper text, analyzing text, and things like that. So there is that big switch from the learning how to read to reading now in order to learn, especially when it comes with your science and social studies topics. Another big thing that happens in third grade with reading is chapter books. It's one of my favorite things about teaching reading in third grade is you will still need in your classroom library a variety of books between picture books and chapter books, but there's a big turn towards those chapter books. And actually the girls and I have planned to have one of our summer live series weeks be all about third grade chapter books. So we will let you know when that date is coming. One thing I would suggest for you as a new teacher to third grade, whether you're new to your state or new to third grade in general, is to take a look at your state standards. A lot of states are Common Core, but a lot of states are not. And so you just kind of want to look to see what your topics will be in both math and ELA. We can generalize based on what we know. I am from South Carolina, so I go based on what I have taught here in South Carolina, but I know that's different in other states. And while a lot of third grade topics are similar, they're not the same in every state. So I highly suggest that you make sure you take a look at your state standards, and then you can start, if you want to start preparing over the summer, task cards and different things like that, you could start using those topics. but only if you want to. I loved Amber's video yesterday all about making sure you take time this summer. Please, teachers, I beg of you to take time for yourself this summer. Rejuvenate, recharge, relax so that you are the best version of you this fall. But like most teachers, you're going to want to do something. And so that's kind of what we're hoping to help you do this summer, is figure out exactly what to do. Tomorrow, Amy from That Teaching Spark is going to share how she uses centers and games and task cards and all of that in her third grade classroom. And so hopefully you'll get a bunch of great ideas from her. On Tuesday, Cassandra is going to share how she organizes her students' materials and how she organizes paperwork and all those kinds of things. So I'm super excited about tuning in on that because organization is my jam. I love anything to do with organizing, so I'm excited for that one. Wednesday, Kim from Elementary Antics is going to talk about state testing. State testing is a big deal in third grade because it's usually the first time that your students are having to take the standardized test. And so she's going to give you some tips in that area. And one thing I would just suggest is to don't stress your students out about it, because it's stressful enough as a teacher. The kids are already going to have that added stress to it, so don't make it worse by making it, I don't want to say a big deal because it is a big deal, but make sure that you prepare them over the whole year instead of just towards testing time, so that it's not something new coming to them and they have seen examples of questions that your state test will have. And that's so state testing information is coming to you on Wednesday. Thursday is going to be all about multiplication from Amber from TGIF. Multiplication is probably the #1 math topic that is taught in third grade. It's exciting because kids like learning multiplication until they start to feel that struggle with it, and then sometimes they don't like it as much. But multiplication is huge in third grade, and so Amber's going to bring lots of ideas of how to prepare for that this summer and teach it next year in your third grade classroom. On that topic, I just wanted to say that math in third grade is fun. I love teaching math. But don't underestimate the fact that your students will still need manipulatives. As kids get older in elementary school, teachers tend to kind of try and move away from it, especially because we're teaching more abstract topics. But third graders still need those hands-on manipulatives, those pictures, those visuals in order to understand those topics. So don't get rid of your manipulatives. If you're moving from those lower grades, third graders still need them in math. And then on Friday, Anna is going to bring information about rewards, incentives in the classroom. Third graders, it's one of the things I love about them. They still love the simple things. They love stuffed animals. They love a sticker. I mean, they just still love those kinds of things. They love rewards and things that make them feel older. And so Anna's going to bring a bunch of ideas for you on Thursday. So I am excited about this week. We are going to have a lot of information for all of our new third grade teachers. And if you have an idea of what you would like for us to chat about over the summer, we have a list of ideas that we kind of generated just all being third grade teachers ourselves, because we are all third grade teachers in the classroom. I am moving to fourth grade next year. I'm a little bit sad about that. But I've been teaching third grade for a while, so they still have my heart. But we're excited. If you have any topics that you would like for us to discuss in the next coming weeks this summer, put a comment down. Let us know what you want us to chat about. We'll do our best to talk about it. And as always, you can reach out to myself or any of the other admin to ask for help. But I'm telling you, this group is full of fabulous third grade teachers who are all sharing their ideas. So really just posting a question in the group, you're going to get tons of responses because everybody is so willing to help in this group, and I absolutely love it. So if you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed or not sure what you want, what you can do, what you should do, then by all means, ask in the group. And there's going to be so many people that will be willing to help you figure out what you need to do over the summer, what you can do for a certain area, what you're trying to improve on. It's just one of the best third grade Facebook groups that I have been in. And so thank you all for joining in. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your Sunday. Happy Father's Day to those in the United States. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.